Hi everyone, Carole here from Caroles Cricut Crafts. Today we're taking a look at two brand new template categories that have just been added to the Design Space homepage. And just a heads up, there's a lot of exciting new stuff coming to Cricut and Design Space soon. I'm keeping it under wraps for now so I don't spoil any surprises. But make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the updates I'll be sharing. I imagine by now you've seen and maybe even already used the template ribbon here at the top of home page. In a previous video, I've shown you the three original categories: vinyl, t-shirt, and blank canvas. If you haven't seen that video, you can find it right here on my YouTube channel. Today we're going to take a look at folded card and cardstock cutout, both categories that have just been added. So let's start with folded card. You want to click on the category you've selected. In this case, we'll click on folded card. You're going to see a pop-up with some ideas for cards, the most popular categories. We have blank card, so if you want just the card base and you're going to do all the designing yourself. But if you want some ideas, you can choose between birthday, everyday card, winter holidays, congratulations, and thank you. You're going to select a category. I'll choose thank you card. On the right, I'm going to select a size, so I'm going to go with A2, but you can choose the size you want. If you're going to use your machine to score the card, you want to click on use a Cricut scoring tool. If you're going to score by hand, you can turn that off or leave it off. And let's click create. You can see that I have a card template on my screen with a score line attached. In the left pop-up panel, I have some examples of different cards in the thank you category. So if you're looking for something pre-made that you can just click, cut, and score, here we go. I'll choose this one for now. On the right, you can see a preview of how it looks. And if you click on your layers panel, you'll see the score line, the card with the cutout, and the insert. I can also use this layers panel to change colors. I'm going to make it light blue, and maybe I'll make this white. Or I should choose a different color that you can see easier. So you can make any changes you want to in the layers panel. Then you'll just go to make it. I won't save it because this is just a demo. On mat, confirm, and you'll see the card with the score line and cutouts and the insert layer to add your color. So let's cancel that. We'll go back to home and we'll take a look at Cardstock Cutout. We're going to click on Cardstock Cutout, and once again we have a pop-up with some ideas. You can choose custom size if you want to design your own size of template. We can use gift tag, bookmark, and gift holder. Let's try bookmark. You can see the recommended size is 2 by 6. We'll go with that and click create. At the bottom of your template, you'll see 2 by 6 and an edit pencil. You can click on that edit pencil and change the size of the bookmark if you like. Once again, on the left-hand side, you'll see some sample bookmarks that you can choose to use, or maybe just scroll through for inspiration as you wish. Let's choose this one. I'm going to click on it, and I see the size that it comes into Design Space is 1.57 by 5.48. I'm going to drag it up to the top corner. I can just type in the size I want, but I'll just drag it up and I'll resize it this way. And let's drag it out on the side. And I also want to show you, as with the t-shirt templates, if you size something outside of the template, When you go to make it, it will cut off that area that is outside of the template, and only what's inside the template will actually cut. So if you're going to change the size, you do want to use the edit size for the template. I'm going to open my layers panel, expand the bookmark, and once again you can see bookmark layers. I can select a layer and choose to change the color if I like. Let's make it yellow, and let's make the top layer dark blue. Of course, you can choose any colors you like. Once again, we can click Make, Don't Save, on Matte, and Confirm, and you can see the yellow layer for the bookmark and the blue layer with the cutout pattern that will go on top. And I haven't lost any of the cutout because I stayed within the recommended parameters. Let's click Cancel, and we'll go back to home. So I want to say thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed taking a peek at what's new in Design Space with me today. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe with notifications on so you'll always know when I post new Cricut updates and ideas. See you in the next video.